Hello, brilliant learners! In my previous video, we looked at the two infinitive forms, but we focused on the bare infinitive. Today, we'll be talking about the full infinitive, which is also called to infinitive. The to form consists of the marker to plus the base form of the verb. He doesn't want to eat people anymore. To eat is the full infinitive. The negative infinitive is formed by putting not in front of to. I'd like you not to eat every single person you meet. He decided not to eat people anymore. The to infinitive as the subject of the sentence is a formal usage. It's uncommon to start a sentence with a to infinitive. Gerund is preferred. To start a sentence with a to infinitive is awkward or poetic. Starting a sentence with a gerund is okay. Use the to infinitive after certain verbs. I want you to continue reading the sentences. When I stop, use the to infinitive after these verbs. I, to infinitive, intend to. I intended to marry her. I arranged to meet them. She struggles to do well. He demanded to know. I refuse to believe lies. I pretend to be confident. I can't afford to buy it. He tends to get upset easily. Let's follow this pattern here. Verb plus noun or pronoun plus to infinitive. We advised him, full infinitive, to take a break. Your turn. He pressured us to help. He asked us to leave. She begged me to stay. They reminded me to be there. She requested us to do the cooking. She nagged him to stop smoking. You can use to express purpose. In this case, to means in order to. The prepositional phrase in order is often omitted. He works hard to earn a lot of money. In order to earn. In order to pass the test, or just to pass the test, you need to achieve a score of 60%. He works out to impress women. You can use an ing, a gerund, or a to infinitive after hate, love, like, and prefer. The to infinitive expresses a habit or preference. The gerund expresses enjoyment or lack of it. I love, hate, like cooking. In general, I love it or like it or hate it. I like, love, hate to cook on Sundays. This shows a habit. But use the to infinitive after would like, would love, would prefer. I would love to. I would like to. I would prefer to. I'd prefer not to give you my password. This is a short form, I'd. I would love to come. Your turn. I would hate to move house. You can use the to infinitive after some adjectives to show reason. I'm so pleased to hear about your new job. I'm so pleased that I've heard about it. Your turn. I'm determined to succeed. If you're determined, you're driven and focused on the task at hand. She's hesitant to draw conclusions. She's always willing to help out. She's happy to do it. The opposite is unwilling or reluctant. I was reluctant to go with them. Use the to infinitive after these adjectives. This is the pattern. Subject plus emissary plus adjective plus for or of somebody to do something. It is kind of you to help. I'll give you an adjective and you'll use this pattern. So, important, careful at all times. Let's use this pattern. It's important for you to be careful at all times. The other one is not necessary, then work until 3 a.m. Try this. It's not necessary for them to work until 3 a.m. Rude, you do that. It is rude or it was rude of you to do that. Essential, students speak a second language. Yes, it's essential for students or it's essential to speak a second language. Use the to infinitive after to and enough. To plus adjective plus for somebody to do something. Adjective plus enough plus for somebody to do something. For example, he is too weak to do 200 pull-ups. Or he's strong enough to do 28 pull-ups. Let's practice. Santa Claus is too fat. Use the to infinitive. To fit down the chimney. Sorry, Santa. Your question is too hard to answer. She isn't old enough to drive. I've had enough food to eat. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.